Hola, welcome. I'm Anna. Welcome to my school platform. So we've got a shoulder focused routine today. Around about 10 minutes. Join me. It's obviously full body because yoga, calisthenics gets the entire self. It's all connected, but it is a little bit more focused on the shoulders. We will start with a sun salutation, 2 rounds of our A. So we're going to stand at the top of our mat like so. We're going to deeply inhale, raise those arms above head and connect the hands. On our exhale, we bring those hands down past the midline of our body. Back to our side. We're going to fully engage our core, our glutes, ground our feet, find a nice back bend on an inhale. Exhale, we fold forward, hinging at those hips, bringing the chest towards the legs, fingertips to the ground, bend the knees if you need to. Hands to knees, flat back, nice deep inhale. Coming down to the floor with the hands, we jump or step back to our high plank, whatever works within yourself. We inhale, we shift forward. We exhale, we lower down, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And we exhale as we come back to a downward dog. We're going to take 3 rounds of breath within this dog. Nice deeply in through the nose. As we do, we take our tailbone up nice and high. Exhale fully. And again, nice deep inhale. And exhale fully. Let's go one more. Nice deep inhale, raising that tailbone as high as you can. And exhale fully. We're going to look up between our thumbs and slowly walk our feet back up. Take our hands to our knees, flat back, deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward, find the floor with those fingertips, drop the head. Nice deep inhale, raising those arms above head, connecting the hands. Exhale fully, bring them down the midline, back to the side. One more. Deep inhale, raise those arms, connect the hands. Exhale, bringing them down past the midline, back to the side. Deep inhale as we find that back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, bend the knees if you need to, fingertips to the mat. Hands to knees, flat back, deep inhale. Coming down to our mat, jumping or stepping back to our high plank. We're shifting forward on the inhale. Exhale, lower down, tuck the elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, back to our downward dog. And in this downward dog, we're going to take 5 rounds of breath. We're going to move our hips from left to right. Bend the knees one by one, and as we do, we pull the chest towards it. And we'll fully stop. Take the tailbone up nice and high. Deeply inhale. We're taking the heels down to where the body will allow. We're not stressing if they're not grounded, but we are aiming for it. And then we're going to slowly look up between our thumbs and walk our feet back up. Hands to knees, flat back, nice deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips to the ground, bend the knees if you need to. Deep inhale, raise the arms back above head, connect the hands. Exhale, back down, and voila. Nice deep inhale, arms above head. Exhale, come down to the ground with the fingertips. We're going to step back to a downward dog position. Take a breath. We're going to let our knees come to the ground. We're going to find a tabletop position. So our wrists are under our shoulders, hips are under our knees, and we're going to thread our needle from our tabletop. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, and we're going to raise up our right arm, taking our gaze with it. We're going to exhale, and as we do, we're going to thread our hand through. We're going to let our head and our shoulder come to the mat. We're going to inhale back up. And again, we're going to thread, exhale. We're going to go for 5. Inhale up. Exhale. thread that needle. And again, 2 more. Last one. And we're going to hold this last one. So we're going to come down to the mat with the head and the shoulder. And we're going to take 2 rounds of breath here. We're going to come back up to our tabletop and do it on the left side. Nice deep inhale, raise that left hand to the sky. Exhale, thread, head to mat. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. We got 2, 3, 4. And on that last one, that 5th one, we're going to hold for 2 rounds of breath. So we take that head and the shoulder down and we hold. Breathing in deeply. And we're going to exhale fully. Nice. Right, come back to that tabletop. We're going to lift the knees and come back to a downward dog position. Taking the tailbone up as high as we can, pulling the chest towards our toes. We're going to come forward and find our forearms on our mat. We're going to bring our feet in towards each other. And we're going to find a dolphin here. So we want to bring our head between our arms, lift up that butt. We're going to slowly walk our feet towards our face. So bringing the toes as close as you can, stopping where your limit is, bending the knees, and we're going to come closer with bent knees. And then we're going to straighten up, aiming to get those heels on the ground, but if they're not, meet yourself where you're at. We're pushing with the elbows. We're looking down at our mat. Nice straight legs. Hold. Breathe. Lift that tailbone. Drop the knees nice and wide. Connect the big toes. Find a child's pose. Stretch. And then come back to that downward dog position. Take the tailbone up nice and high. Pull the chest towards the mat. And drop down to those forearms again. Bring the head between the arms. And let's walk our toes back up nice and close. As close as we can get them to the face. Bend the knees where you find your limits. Come a little bit closer. Straighten up. Look at the mat. Push away the floor. Hold. Breathe. Calm. Take that tailbone up as high as you can. Take those knees down. Connect the big toes. Find the child. Stretch. Right, we're going to come back to our tabletop now. So with our tabletop, we're finding our melting heart here. So we want to keep our legs 90 degrees like so. So our hips are under our knees. We're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping that butt nice and high. And we're going to take those arms as far as we can and let that chest melt towards the ground. Finding the chin or the forehead on the mat. Breathing. Cool, calm, and controlled. Melting towards that mat with that chest. Feeling the incredible stretch in those shoulders. Taking that breath all the way down. Imagining following it down to the base of the spine as it expands the belly. And then exhaling fully. One more. Right, rolling forward. Coming back to that tabletop position. We're going to find our scorpion twist now. So we want to bring our bellies all the way down to the mat. We're going to bend our left arm. We're going to straighten up the right. We're going to take our head and we're going to place it on the mat, looking at our left hand. We're raising up the left leg, point the toes. We're going to bend the knee, and then we're going to take those toes behind the right leg, twisting our scorpion. We're holding for 3 rounds of breath. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And again, nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Let's go one more. Right, straighten up the legs. Leg, point the toes and bring it back down to the ground. Switch over hands. So now we want to bend the right, straighten the left. Taking the head down, we're looking at that right hand. Raising up the right leg, pointed toes, bend the knee. Taking those toes behind the left leg, grounding them, twisting our scorpion. We're taking 3 rounds of breath. And again. And when you've found your third exhale, straighten up that leg, bring it back down to earth. And take that forehead to the mat. We're going to bend both arms now, and we're just going to roll our shoulders, creating a nice flow. One way, taking it the other. Just find flow. Beautiful. Right. Push ourselves all the way up. We're going to sit down. We're going to find a nice easy pose here. Sitting nice and tall. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're just going to hug ourselves. So we're taking the hands and we're aiming to hold the shoulder blades behind us. Cue up that. How's this going to work? Put it up here. Right. So let's hug thyself. Grabbing hold of those shoulders, shoulder blades. Breathe. Pull down and control. One more. Cool. Straighten up the arms out front and switch them over. Do the same thing. Hug thyself. Grab hold of the shoulder blades as far as you can. About 3 rounds of breath. And then we'll release. We're going to connect our hands like so. We're going to place this behind our head. And we want our thumbs to be rested on the back of our neck. Holding nice and strong. We are going to take our gaze up, creating a back bend. Stretching those shoulders. Come back, round, bring the elbows to the knees. And let's go again. Taking it all the way up, taking the gaze up as far as you can. Hands are nice and connected. And come back, bring those elbows to the knees. We got one more. And taking the gaze as far up as you can. Creating that amazing stretch in those shoulder blades. Reach the entire rotator cuff really. And voila. Right, we've got our reverse plank. 2 more to go. So we want to take our hands, place them behind our butts like so. Fingertips are pointing towards our toes. We're going to come up to our heels and just find a reverse plank. Hold. We're taking our hips as high as we can. pointed toes. Take 10 seconds here. Cool, calm, and controlled. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll lower that butt back down. We'll bend our knees. Take the feet to the floor. We're going to turn our hands around behind us so our little fingers are as close as we can get them to one another. Open chest, and we're just gazing forward. This is our final pose. Our shoulder extension. And take the gaze up or down, whichever you prefer. Move within it. And take the gaze to the right, to the left, up, down, and all around. Just make sure you're moving with intention, full awareness, and control. Right, that is us. Done. I shall see you next time. Have an amazing day. Namaste.